Jessica Echard with Eagle Forum, and I just want to thank the panel for coming today. It's been very interesting. My question is, do you think that the conservative movement is losing or in danger of losing the Reagan Democrats on the jobs issue? If we look at, I'm thinking of states like Ohio, where we've lost something like 600,000 jobs in the last 6 years. And we see some in the Republican Party and even some in the conservative movement who want to continue exporting jobs and then importing cheap illegal immigrant or guest worker labor.
I don't know the answer to your question. Again, markets allocate scarce resources, and the fact is with the exception of China, our trade policies have been extremely beneficial for American workers. I think you have to look at jobs for a couple, especially in Ohio and Michigan, in a couple of different ways. Number one is we lost jobs up there because they weren't competitive even in our own country. They moved to the South. They moved to Alabama, Tennessee, Mississippi, Georgia. A lot of those jobs moved there. They didn't move necessarily out of the country. I think that's number one and very important. Number two is the immigration issue played a large issue on that in terms of depressing wages. This is one of the rare times so late in a recovery cycle that we saw real wages finally in the last 3 to 4 months starting to really pop, and they should have been popping 18 months ago. And that didn't have anything to do with China and international trade and exporting jobs. That has to do with illegal immigration suppressing wages. And so I believe it's more an issue of whether or not we're going to have competitive, well-trained labor forces. And I think we've got plenty of opportunity when we have a 5.3% unemployment rate.
No, 4.6.
4.4 last month. And we have at lower end of new claims for joblessness every month. Where's the problem? The problem is we need to improve our education capability to raise the level of value of those jobs rather than export that because we don't have enough engineers, we don't have enough scientists.
Okay, thank you. Next.